The night my brother proposed to the girl I'd loved for 10 years, she looked me in the eye and said, "If you want me that badly, make him happy first. Maybe then I'll consider you." That was when I stopped loving her. For years, my younger brother Marcus and I had wanted the same girl, Eileen Mason, but Marcus never had to fight for her. She always chose him. I was the one trying to become worthy of one glance. So I worked like crazy. By 25, I'd graduated from MIT, earned an MBA from Harvard, and built a company with my college partner. I thought success would make her finally see me. It didn't. The day I came home, Eileen pulled her hand away and said, "The only one I like is Marcus." I should have been crushed. Instead, I only thought, why does she suddenly seem so boring? My friend said, "You've outgrown her." The next time we met, Marcus and I arrived at the Mason house together. Eileen walked past me and slipped her arm through his. Marcus gave me that smug smile, waiting for me to explode. Normally, I would have. Instead, I stayed calm. Then I saw the dinner table. 4 seats. Mr. Mason, Mrs. Mason, Eileen, Marcus. None for me. Marcus laughed. "Sorry, bro, forgot to mention you were coming." Before I could answer, Eileen frowned. "Just get yourself a chair." But this time, I just smiled. "No need. I only came to drop off the gifts." Then I turned and walked out. For the first time in years, I left without chasing Eileen Mason. A few days later, I went to what I thought was my grandfather's birthday banquet. Instead, I walked into Marcus's proposal. My parents were clapping. Eileen was smiling. Marcus looked at me like he'd won. Then my mother said, "Eileen just became national director at Apex Group." Apex Group. My company. I texted my partner immediately. "Please tell me the surprise isn't Eileen Mason." She replied, "I hired her myself. She reports directly to you now." Surprise, smiley face. So the woman who had just gotten engaged to my brother now worked for me. I went to a side room to call my partner and make one thing clear. I was over Eileen. When I stepped back into the hall, someone grabbed my wrist and dragged me into the stairwell. "Eileen, Marcus and I are engaged now," she said. "It's time you found someone else." I laughed. "Marriage isn't in my plans." Her eyes narrowed. "So you're still clinging to something that was never yours?" "No, my career comes first." She laughed. "Even Apex's CEO is thinking about settling down. Who are you trying to fool?" She had no idea she was talking to that CEO. Then she said the one line that killed every last trace of feeling I had left. "If you keep throwing yourself at me, I'll only hate you more. Unless you're hoping to be my side piece." I stared at her. This was the woman I'd wasted years on. I turned and walked away. Later, her friends cornered me, mocking me and saying that if I let them have some fun with me, maybe they'd help me get into Eileen's bed. I shoved them away. Then Eileen walked by. I looked at her and said, "Tell your friends to stop." She didn't. She just turned and left. One of the women laughed in my face. "In Eileen's world, your brother ranks above us. We rank above the dog. And the dog ranks above you." The glass in my hand shattered. By the time everyone rushed over, my palm was bleeding, and Eileen had slapped me across the face. Then Marcus reached for his ring and said, "If you really can't take it, I'll give it back." And Eileen smiled at me. "If you want me that badly, make Marcus happy first. Then maybe I'll consider you." The room went silent. I touched the cheek she'd slapped. Then I stepped forward and slapped her back. Gasps exploded around us. And I looked her dead in the eye and said, "As CEO of Apex Group, I'm firing you." They laughed. Then her phone rang. She glanced at the screen, and her face changed instantly. My partner's name lit up. "You're here. Okay, I'll come get you." Then she pointed at me. "Get him out of here. Don't let him embarrass me in front of Apex's VP." Hands grabbed my arms. And then a woman's voice cut through the crowd. "Russ." Everyone froze. Because the person Eileen was desperate to impress walked past her, and came directly to me.